Hello YouTube, welcome to this channel again. Today we're gonna talk about a terrible killing that happened in Thailand. So let's begin. Hope you like it.
Where's your emergency?
I think we all agree that the saddest massacres are those involving children. These are mostly innocent people who have not asked for anything and have not done anything. This scene is one of the worst massacres that the world has known. On Thursday, September 29, a former police officer killed at least 37 people, including 24 children, in a mass killing at a daycare center in northeastern Thailand. The perpetrator, a 34-year-old man, then killed his wife and child and committed suicide, a police colonel in Nong Bua Lamphu province said. The attack. The attack began during the lunch hour at a daycare center. The assailant, armed with a rifle, pistol, and a knife, opened fire at a daycare center in Nak Leng before fleeing in a car and hitting several workers. He kicked in the front door with his foot, came in and started slashing the children's head with a knife, described Naticha Punchum, director of the nursery. The country's Prime Minister, Prayut Chan-o-cha, ordered an investigation after the horrific massacre. The leader asked the police chief to go to the scene and speed up the investigation. About 30 children were at the daycare when the shooter arrived on the scene, a smaller number than normal due to heavy rains that left many families at home. The shooter, Panya Kamrab, had been dismissed from his position as a lieutenant colonel last year due to drug use. He allegedly killed 24 children and 2 adults in the building before fleeing, according to a police statement, but he continued to shoot people from his car. There was blood everywhere on the road, said one witness, Pawina Purichon, who was riding her motorcycle to her store when she saw the killer appear and tried to run into people. Mass killings are rare in Thailand, even though the rate of gun ownership is high compared to other countries in Southeast Asia. During the night, the small white and purple coffins were taken to the morgue of a hospital in Udon Thani in the neighboring province. Drug problem. Initial evidence paints a picture of an assailant 34 plagued by drug addiction problems, which caused him to lose his position in the police force last June. He was expected to go to the trial on Friday over his drug problem. Damrong Sak Kittiprapat, the national police chief, said Thursday. What happened today, Thursday, will serve as a lesson to prevent this from happening again in the future, he insisted. His weapon legally purchased. A blood test must now be conducted to determine if the assailant, in a state of madness, had consumed drugs before taking the act. The weapon used to take the lives of these dozens of people had been purchased legally and personally, the police chief said. The families of the victim. In Naklang district, silence enveloped the area around the crib, interrupted at times by the sobbing of families and the waving of representatives in white suits. A red carpet was rolled out for them to gather and lay flowers. Warai. Tanong lost 2 3-year-old grandchildren. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't imagine that could be my 2 grandsons, she said, clutching to her inconsolable daughter's shoulder. It was a terrible massacre, which affected the whole population. Thailand has not yet recovered. What do you think happened in the killer's head? Tell me in the comment your idea about it. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. So I'll see you next week for a new video. Goodbye.